Hi, today I'm going to take you to Canada. I know Canada is one of the best destinations for international students for obvious reasons. I don't want to go into those details I've shared in my previous videos. And you're not going to only study in Canada, but you're going to study in Canada for free, courtesy of this video I'm sharing right now. And I'm going to share with you how to go about it, how to apply, eligibility, and anybody and everybody qualifies for this scholarship. I'm just going to show you how to go about it. And if you're wondering why I've been so quiet, I went through surgery. I'm in so much pain, but that does not beat the love I have for you guys. So I should show a picture of the whole situation. My leg is elevated and all that. So I went through surgery and it has been really, really tough and painful, but I thank God for where we are at. I thank God for you guys who've been reaching out and wondering what's happening. I have not been doing the live sessions and all that, but I keep on posting the videos. So today we are going to share a lot about Canada. We're going to share a wonderful university called University of Victoria. This university is top 12. It's considered top 12 in the world according to Impact Global Search. So if you want to know more about it, go ahead and search about University of Victoria. For this particular scholarship and this particular opportunity to study in Canada for free, I'm going to share with you, and for this particular university, it's only for graduates and PhD. So if you are undergraduate, unfortunately, this scholarship will not be the best for you because they don't take care of undergraduates. But that does not mean that I don't care about undergraduate. I've been posting a lot about undergraduate and study for free. So anyway, again, for this particular scholarship, you do not need to show in your English proficiency. So that means that you don't need to do IELTS, whatever. Then you also don't need to submit your GRE. So that's really good. So how do you apply for this scholarship? So for this particular video, I am going to share with you how to apply to this particular scholarship. I'm going to share with you the eligibility. I'm going to share with you the funding opportunities. I'm going to share with you about the English proficiency. As always, I always take you step by step, and I do appreciate your feedback. I do appreciate many of you telling me that I'm very patient when I do my step by step. It's the love I have for this. If you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is Sheila Vandegraff. I'm an international student studying in the US, currently doing my second master's in international development. I'm on full scholarship, so I know what it means and how scholarship can save your life here, study abroad. I am also a research assistant, so it means that I get to work 20 hours a week during school working days and 40 hours during holiday. I also run a non-profit. I'm very passionate about children and youth, and vulnerable women. So I run a non-profit organization back in Africa, and I've been so touched by the work we've been doing. So anyway, enough of me. It's not about me today, but guys, if you're a prayer warrior, put me in your prayers so that I can have quick recovery. I'm a believer, so I can have quick recovery. Anyway, let's go forward into the video. I'm going to use my laptop just to take you step by step. As I've mentioned, this scholarship, you're going to get $80,000 in scholarship. It's for masters and graduate students. The university is ranked top university. You don't need GRE, you don't need English proficiency, you don't need and then for this particular scholarship, it's automatic. You automatically qualify for this particular scholarship. So let's just go into the details, but it's gonna be fine. I have 30 stitches. It's open wound. They had to break some bones. I have screws, and it's crazy. It's painful. It's painful, guys, but it's okay. So anyway, so this particular university, this particular scholarship, as I've mentioned, you're going to start with let me take you first on the funding, what this funding is all about. So funding and employment for this scholarship. Every year, University of Victoria awards $12 million to help fund graduate students through combination of University of Victoria Fellowship and Awards, Teaching Assistants and Research Assistant. So this university not only gives you fellowship and scholarship, they also have a lot of graduate assistant opportunity and research assistant opportunity that helps you pay for other bills that you might be having. As I mentioned, I am also a research assistant, so apart from the scholarship, I also get my monthly stipend. So University of Victoria Awards Fellowship. So eligibility for this particular scholarship, they have different types of fellowship. They have the fellowship that is up to $17,000 Canadian dollars, 17,500 Canadian dollars for master students, and 20,000 Canadian dollars for PhD students. Then they also have graduate awards of 10,000 per year. So when you put this, especially if you're a PhD student for 5 years, it adds up to, for 4 years, it adds up to 80,000 US dollars. Anyway, eligibility for this scholarship, whether you are domestic or international student, you are considered for funding. So this is really good. Another thing you have to know that you need to be an A- average student. But normally I tell people, let it not bother you, especially if you can have very strong essays, very strong personal statements. You'll realize that not everyone who gets an A gets scholarship. I always share this in my videos, and I am very sure about this. Okay, then you need to be full-time registered student, 3.2, or on fellowship, or part-time graduate student. You see, you are automatically considered for these awards by your academic unit when you apply for admission. So the trick is you have to apply for the admissions, right? Okay, so explore graduate funding. They also have external awards fellowship, which is really, really nice. They have external, so you can also, apart from getting this automatic internal funding, they also have external, so you can explore this. And how to explore the external awards, you just click on this, and you click on the external awards. They also have bursaries. We offer non-payable bursary based on financial need. And this one, they give it to all the students. So again, how to apply for bursaries is just right down there. As I mentioned, they also have teaching and research assistant opportunities, which is amazing. Explore that. And how to get your teaching or research assistant opportunity. Scroll down, you see every year we employ many graduate students to assist with teaching, research, and lab instruction. I'm a research assistant, so you work with your professor, or I work with my scholarship department, and I do certain research, so it depends with what where you'll be placed. You'll be placed either to work with a professor, or depending on, again, your qualifications. So how to go about this is you contact your academic unit graduate advisor, and then just click on this. When you click on this, let me see what happens. Admission assistance. So under admission assistance, you'll see here they have different programs. So if you want to study, let's say, anthropology, you will just email Jindra Belanya. When you email her, you let her know that you are interested in assistantship. They'll get back to you on the opportunities available. If you want to study biology, you'll be in biology department, you email Michelle Shen. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it well. Business, Gil graduate. Chemistry, Erin Hotz. So they have the details of the people to email. You don't have to struggle and wonder, where do I start from? I need this graduate assistant opportunity and all that, yeah. So they also have work study, full-time, and all that. So this is about the funding opportunity for this particular program. Now let's go to admissions. How do you apply for this scholarship? I know many people always, when they see scholarship, they see it as very, very competitive. Yes, it's true. It's very competitive. I know in my our year, my scholarship, we are only five out of so many applicants and all that. but it doesn't mean that you cannot qualify for these scholarships. So how do you go about it? When you go to the home page, click on admissions, and then you'll see how to apply. All these links are in the description link, so you don't have to struggle. You're wondering where am I clicking all this and all that. It's all in the description link, so go ahead. So admissions to University of Victoria Graduate Studies is competitive. It's never too early to contact potential supervisor. So one thing about studying in Canada is you always have to get your supervisor. It gives you an upper hand, and it gives you almost an automatic entry into admission. So you reach out to your supervisor, and I'm going to show you how to go about it. So the first thing, you need to choose your program. What do you want to study? So how do you choose your program? There are several different master's, doctorate, and graduate certificates and diplomas. So how to explore your program? You choose your program. You explore the programs. I've clicked on explore. So if you want to study, depending on what you want to study, you can just key in the word here. Maybe you want to do business studies. You just type in business administration, and it comes in, and it gives you all the things that you need, outcomes, find a supervisor. Even under the whatever you want to study, they have a link here. Send email to a supervisor. Then you can easily send an email to supervisor. So they've made it so easy for you to reach out to whoever you want to, your supervisor. Okay, so that is when you want to, so you can key in whatever program. Maybe you want to do quantity survey, or whatever program you want to study, just key it here. Or you can just come down here, sort it through interest, program, or faculty. I'm interested maybe in masters. So when I click on masters program, it shows me a list of master's program that they have. So you click on it, or you just sort it. Or they also have an option for you, I need help. So if you cannot see your program here, you can easily reach out for them to help you. So you found your program already. The next thing you need to is to find your supervisor, and it's here. In most cases, you need to find a supervisor before you apply. So how to find your supervisor? You just click on when you go to the program, as I mentioned earlier, any program you want to select. So after selecting the program, down the program, they have a section where you can email a supervisor, and they even have the email address. Please guys, if one supervisor does not, and again, people always, I don't know that you came in through our question and answer session. We told you when you're writing an email to supervisor, you have to read exactly what that supervisor has done. You have to mention, you know, some of the programs, some of the research studies they've done, so that they can feel like you're connected to them. And why exactly is that supervisor? You have to give them a reason, because they get so many applications. So that's how you get your supervisor. Be as specific, be as, you know, candid, be as like what they are doing, and if it's, they will just tell if you're not very serious. Okay, so that's the second one. Find a supervisor, then apply for admission. So that's the third thing. You apply for admission. When you apply online, you'll need to provide. So let's see the documents they want us to upload. I click on upload documents. Submission of documents. How do I submit my documents? You must upload your unofficial documents when you apply. Unofficial documents include unofficial transcripts from all institutions, copy of your CV or resume, any other documents that they will require, they will share with you. Unofficial transcripts. So then you can just scroll down here. They say GRE or GMAT. If it's required, you need to send it. Okay, let's see about the English proficiency. How do they require you to send English proficiency? Let me see here. So language, you must demonstrate English proficiency to attend University of Victoria. You have met this requirement. If English is your primary language, if you come from a country that English is your primary language, you don't need to show. You spent the last 3 years before coming to University of Victoria in an English-speaking country. So if you come from an English-speaking country, you don't need to show your English proficiency. Then you have a degree from a designated English speaking country. Let's click on those English countries. So English speaking countries, they have Anguilla, Antigua, Australia, Bahamas, Barbados, Belize, Bermuda, Botswana, British, they have it here. Canada, Cayman, Gambia, Ghana, Grenada, Guyana, Kenya, Jamaica, Ireland, Malawi, Malta, Mauritius, Namibia, New Zealand, Nigeria, Puerto Rico, Seychelles, Singapore, Tanzania, Trinidad, Uganda, Trinidad and Tobago, tax, and United Kingdom, Virgin Islands, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Guys, if you didn't hear your list here, I skipped it probably, so just go check on it. I'm sorry, I must have skipped it somewhere. I'm sorry, guys. So if you're from those countries, you don't need to do English proficiency. It's taken care of. Okay, so that's then the other one, you have a degree from a recognized institution at which language of instruction is English. So if you're not from this country, but your degree is from a university that is recognized to train in English, then you don't need to show your English proficiency. Okay, let's go back to, we've seen the documents that are required, we've seen about English proficiency. What's the third step? The third step is apply for admission. Now I have a caveat for this. Don't come and tell me, oh, you didn't tell me, you didn't whatever. This particular opportunity has application fee. Unfortunately, you'll have to, when you apply, you will be charged an application fee of as you can see here. But let this not deter you. If you know this is a university, this is an opportunity you'll be interested in, just go ahead. It's quite a lot, but it's also an opportunity for you to get admission in this university. Then check your application status and then accept your offer, and that's it. So guys, if you want to apply now, so you want to apply, you just click on this apply now. When you click on apply now, they have undergraduate studies, graduate studies, and law studies. So you click on graduate studies because this scholarship is just for graduate. Then new students apply as a new student. For admission as a new student, you click on that. Then create your profile, because it will be your first time to apply. So you create your profile. I clicked on create your profile. Then they give you create your profile. They give you a list of your name. Have you used any other names in the previous document? No, yes. Your gender, gender identity, all that, you can fill it in, it's here. And then one thing, if you're not sure of anything, it's always good to reach out to the admissions, okay? Any information, even if you trust me so much, still you reach out to the admissions and let them know that you really need information. Guys, this is it for now for this scholarship. Please remember to subscribe, remember to pray for me, guys, comment, let me know where you're watching me from. And I really appreciate those who reached out to me and they've just said they reached out to me and wondering how I've been doing. It's been a lot of pain, a lot of, I'm walking on crutches right now, and yeah, my leg is aching right now, so I have to end this video. But I just want to say thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for everything you do to make this channel grow. Thank you for those who've been sharing the content. Thank you for those who are just telling me they're watching me from whatever country they are. I mean, I'm always super excited to read your comments. I'm always super excited to just hear from you guys. You motivate me so much, even on my pain and everything. I still come here to do content because I know this information is helping somebody somewhere. So thank you guys, and have a blessed time and all the best in everything you're doing. Bye.